This is 24-hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Now that was football weather. A little cold, little snow, a lot of great football in regional championships tonight. Welcome to the Football Frenzy. I'm Jack Doles. This is Larry Figursky and Casey Jones. We've got highlights from 6 playoff games for you. We'll start in Division 2, where Mona Shores, the Sailors, are now one victory away from taking the school's first trip to Ford Field. Every win now is a history maker. Took on Battle Creek Lakeview, Tyree Jackson and Michael Smith. And it's an early 6-0 lead for Mona Shores. Same quarter, same score. This time Jackson decides to keep it himself, and he's going to take it in for the score. 13-0 Mona Shores at the half. Third quarter, the Shores defense takes over. Watch the play by Big Zach Hellman. Goes up, picks off the screen pass, and rumbles in for the touchdown. That made it 26 Sailors, 26-0 Sailors. And then in the fourth quarter, Jackson puts the stamp on it. Mona Shores blanks Battle Creek Lakeview. Final score 39-0.
I don't know who will play yet, but we got to go back to work and have the kids enjoy this. And, you know, I am excited. I think that this is a huge accomplishment, and it can't be overlooked. And I'm so proud of our kids, and they deserve it all for everything they've done for us.
In Zeeland, the defending state champion and unbeaten Ducks of Zeeland West squaring off with the 10-1 Red Arrows of Lowell. First meeting ever between the two programs. Perennial Powers, a combined 21-1 this season, 44-3 over the past 2 years. Cold night there as well. They had the heaters fired up. The offense heated it up early in this game. Ducks on the play action. Casey Brinks to Dakota Gehrig. He'll go the distance here on the catch for 8. At a touchdown at the 2, it was 8-0 Ducks. Lowell then answering back on the ground. Max Dean, 9 yards, just going to power his way through the pile and in. Extra point failed. It was 8-6. Zeeland West leading. Ducks would answer right back again after the lead was cut to 2. Again, it's Gehrig, this time going 9 yards. Cuts it back there at the line and takes it in. It was a 16-6 Zeeland West lead. To the third we go. Ducks again as the snow was falling. Nick Josh this time around the near side. Cuts it in 4 yards. 24-3 Ducks. Josh would answer again later in the quarter. This time from 6 yards out on the far side. Picks his way through traffic and in. It was 30-19. The Arrows would battle back. Dean, this time from 20 yards out, straight up the middle, and then watch him just push his way through the pile. That cut it to 30-27, but that is unfortunately for Lowell as close as they would get. The Ducks advance. They stay perfect, 30-27.
When you are at this stage of the playoffs, especially in the tournament that is Division III this year, that's the only way you're going to win. All right, I mean, you got great football teams that you got to beat, and that's a great football team that we just got, and credit to them. You know, again, I think they did everything in their power to get the thing, and we were fortunate enough to end up on top.
Trip number 3, Whitehall and South Christian. The Vikings had never won 10 wins in a year. They never won a regional title either. The Sailors, they've won 2 straight regionals and 2 straight trips to Ford Field. Johnny Wasink has led his South Christian Sailor team to 9 straight wins after an 0-2 start to start the year, trying to build off of 7 touchdowns in last week's performance. Getting it going early, striking first as Wasink on the keeper read option. He's going to take it 63 yards past all of the Whitehall defenders. And the Sailors took an early 7-0 lead. Whitehall, though, they would answer. Zarin Ayler going to air it out to Keenan Ayler. The Aylers hooking up, making a nice juggling catch at the 2-yard line. That would set up a 1-yard touchdown, tying the game at 7 apiece. But Johnny Wasink and the Sailors not wasting any time. Dropping back and throwing deep to a wide-open Ryan Veenstra. He's going to do all the rest. 64-yard touchdown, made it 14-7 Sailors. And with a 21-7 lead in the second, Wasink going to do it again, this time with his legs on the keeper, turning on the Jets, and you're not going to catch him. He is gone. 81 yards for Wasink, a 28-7 Sailors lead. And then to close out, and then to start the second half here, Sam Highbour with the sack, and Nate Bosch going to jump on the loose ball in the end zone. Sailors win big, 49-14.
You know, this team, when we started this year, they had the attitude that they were not going to be happy unless they got back to Ford Field, and that's the attitude they had. They had it all in the off season, working hard in the weight room, and they carried it on to the field. And you know, it's a business-like attitude for them right now. They're not going to be happy unless they make it to Ford Field and have a good showing there.
To get to Ford Field, South Christian is going to have to get by Edwardsburg next. Edwardsburg hosted Eaton Rapids, first play, second quarter. Handoff to Isaiah Miller. hit, and look at him go. 55-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion, made it 8-0 Eddies. With 15 seconds left in the first half, they're going to strike again. Go to the air this time. Dante Rosano is going to find Jackson Gadeski. He's all alone for the touchdown. Those snowflakes didn't stop that pass from landing perfectly in his hands. 14-0 at the half. Early third quarter. Miller's going to break another one. Long touchdown run. This one 77 yards. That puts the Eddies on top 20-0. And Edwardsburg rolls into the semifinals with a 42-8 win over Eaton Rapids.
And next stop, Division 5 West Catholic looking for a 5th straight regional title as their defense of the state championship met Reed City Coyotes, the furthest the school has ever been. Scoreless here in the first. West Catholic going to strike first. Travis Russell to Charlie O'Connor, 51 yards. Right down the sidelines, and Russell was just getting started. Falcons took a 7-0 lead. Coyotes answer, though. Andre Jones going to find the edge, and then he's going to find the end zone for himself. 62 yards later, 2-point conversion good for Reed City, and it was an 8-7 lead, their only lead of the game, and it was washed away quickly because Russell took over. All day to throw here. Going to hook up with Bryce Witham. 33 yards over the middle. It was a 21-8 West Catholic lead, and then midway through the second, West Catholic going to start to pull away. Russell, the rollout off his back leg here, hooks up with Charlie O'Connor, 19-yard score. Travis Russell had 2 rushing touchdowns, the second one coming here, and 6 passing touchdowns, 8 total touchdowns on the afternoon. Falcons win it 56-28. It's their 5th straight regional title.
We set our goals high here. We want to win a state championship every year, and in order to do that, you got to start with winning the regional.
It was incredible. It feels great to be out here, with my best friends. The last time for us as one team getting to play together on this field, doing what we want to accomplish. Here we are going to the Final Four, continuing to take care of our business.
In Division 7, the 8-2 Bridgeman Bees traveling to Westphalia to meet the 9-2 Pirates of Pewamo, Westphalia. Pirates strike first in this game. Jared Smith, touchdown run here in from short yardage. It was 7-0 Pewamo. Westphalia still in the first quarter, 4th down. Jared Smith again, this time bounces off a tackle there at the line of scrimmage and scoots 53 yards to the chance of, he's a sophomore. 14-0 Pewamo Westphalia at that point. Bridgeman should try to battle back. Julian Sheriff here with a 1-yard touchdown run coming up, but not nearly enough. Smith would score from 40 yards out moments later. Pirates advance with a big win tonight, 53-12.
All right, we got to take